When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Picks up the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock band. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we faced. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble.
Oh, give me that, give me that, give me that. That's me. Oh my God, bro.
Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Man, how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early. First drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. By the end of the day, one of these 2 teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have 2 teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Fires to the right. Got him, and nobody's close. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. There he goes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the 1st down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
Looking for a crease. It's ball. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Looking left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Randy.
Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Randy.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Now on the option. Quick toss. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
Let's go, KD.
Touchdown,
What?
Florida.
No, I'm in the game.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Forced out of the pocket. Throwing right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I don't know if anybody saw this happening. He's 0 for 6 to start the game throwing it. He's just not seeing the field real well. The defense has done a great job in the back end and with their pass rush, making life really hard on him. But they've got no point.
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Got his man. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Under fire. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Oh, the cuts is bad.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Breaks into the open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Bring in the heat. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking to the big tight end. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down.
Yeah, in third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the first down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
They'll go to the toss. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll send the back in motion.
Katie.
Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Now on second and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting...
I can spin him out? Yeah.
Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Not about it anyway. Yo, okay, relax.
Y'all want to see something?
Relax.
Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game.
Fuck is crazy.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
He'll ride his man on the option.
Not really. If it's gonna boom, it should pop it like that.
But no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time.
It should though. It shouldn't not be.
In this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
You should just do player props.
Offensively, the
Just
defense
do player
coming up
props.
with a huge negative play.
The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And add another one to the tally. This guy leads the nation in sacks. The nation.
It's crazy
He's the
how
best pass
he's still
rusher.
losing
Getting
by
to
one.
quarterbacks, making life
Yes,
really,
it's
really hard.
crazy.
That's 2 on the day. Let's see how
Yeah,
many he gets today.
he's just showing me his plays, and then that's it.
Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Well, you can tell
Boy,
those two have
Chiefs
been
been rolling
practicing
in
the
them.
out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long
This
from
is
the
such a dirty
44.
dog.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit.
Great. Yo.
We're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff. And obviously, it's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I put the cover on it.
Offense won't go on the highlight reel so far.
You said Pepper?
Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
There was a good amount.
And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the
Yeah, it was just a
option.
taste.
Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
No, it's not close to pepper soup.
On 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle
off
for the field goal.
your secret stuff.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Oh no.
He just needed a
That
yard
weak
on
ass
3rd
shit.
down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively,
They don't,
made a
because
play. They gave up
you
nothing.
love
Got to
taking
find
that.
some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. The
Oh
defense
my
gonna stop the
gosh,
clock
here
with
we
a timeout.
go.
They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Mustangs will
See,
go
I
for
had
it
a
on
dream
4th
that you were
down.
passing out or something.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time. Showing.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. Here's the pressure. Unleashes to the
Oh my gosh, bro! He threw it right by my ears.
And they didn't start this
Wicked,
first half the way
wicked,
you wanted to.
wicked,
But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He'll set up to throw. Pocket breaking down.
Let's go. Ah!
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To throw, it's Lagway. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on first down.
Okay, easy.
He's taking the shot. Makes the grab at the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. From the gun. Looking for the score.
Thank you. Let's go.
Touchdown, Florida. Fit it in the window for the score.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons
God,
to
I was
21.
filthy. In 13 seconds, I got on the field. For 18 seconds. That's some Chiefs shit. Oh my God.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff
Why
team
did I
on the
remove
field,
that
and
play
we
from
are
my
ready
phone?
to
I
get this
should
thing
just kept that.
started. Here he comes with the return. Here he comes from his own end zone. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got it. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, going to the air. Big man has it. It's a first down. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Mustangs have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Oh, let's go.
It falls to the turf.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the 2nd half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
On a little time, lets it go. This time it's complete. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Mustangs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quickly complete.
What the fuck?
Into the end zone.
I'm trying to switch it.
Touchdown Mustangs. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. From the gun, looking for a man.
Oh,
Makes his way into the end zone for the 2, and now they trail by just 13. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Outside the pocket.
oh my gosh, wow. Wow. Come on, DJ.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Why is he running away from the
Wanted to go
ball?
with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Little touch pass to the receiver. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
That's all that first.
The Mustangs line it up with a first and goal. The option look. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Oh, why did I step back? Oh my God. Oh.
This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Illinois is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over Florida Atlantic. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be
Let's
keeping
go,
an
Hawkins.
eye.
Let's go, Hawkins. Let's fly. Let's fly, Hawkins. Let's go. Yeah, Mr. Jet. Thank you, Mr. Jet.
That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time, and they back it up here.
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Yeah, and that's tough, man. Golly, you got him wide open. And that cat can roll. You're not talking about, a guy that's an average runner on the outside. You got to give him a little bit of a chance to run underneath that, put a little more air underneath it, but he just overshoots the runway.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Really?
It's complete on the right side. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down.
I'm afraid got hurt.
Yard line.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Mustangs will hustle to the line. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run.
Oh, give me that. Oh, you got that boost. Oh my gosh, he got that boost. No. No, he didn't get. Oh my god. Damn, he would have blown that shit up.
I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
On the option. Now the toss.
Oh, okay, thank you.
He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Oh, yeah, it's Jesus. This nigga really
They'll toss it to the left.
Oh my god. Oh my god, these pancakes. Oh my god. Webb is so slow. Oh, man. Can't get jiggy with you.
On that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll
had
be
to check down to the left.
And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. To the air. It's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Time to take a shot.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. A great way to get open.
That's a big-time completion. And guys, I think they
great way
caught the
to get
defense
open
napping
my
right there.
God.
I think everybody on defense thought that they were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, quarterback had some other ideas. He had a matchup he loved one-on-one, vertically down the field. He took advantage of it. This guy made a great catch. Let's keep this drive going.
That completion
Take it to
will
the
take
half,
it
take it to the
5-yard
half.
line. They'll mark it at the 6. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the direct snap, it's ball.
Oh, thank you.
Touchdown, Gator. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? He's
Let's
getting...
go. Let's go, Woods. Let's go, Woods. Yes, sir.
And it's been a long
Great
day for
impact.
this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been
One more stop,
flying
D.
around.
Almost.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the 1st and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again.
Ooh, you had the streak. Oh, you had the streak down the middle.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Makes the grab. It's Knight. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Tight end now in motion. Toss sweep to the right.
Oh, yeah, we out.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Florida. And the beat that.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Chinwell. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day, SMU. Hey, it was nice seeing you. Yes, sir. What a great day. What else we got in this game? 6-0. We got Miami still. We got Georgia, best team in the league. And I need my get back from him because he embarrassed me with Miami a couple years back. I need to get back from him. But all right, y'all. Peace, love, and hair. Peace. See y'all in the next one.